it up. Brake lines.
Number one, we gotta get those brake lines straight.
Welcome to the channel. We got some goodies. I got some other boxes over there. The squad's here. The whole gang is here. Measuring speeds.
Top of the morning, we here at the spot. We're working on the Suburban project now.
We got the tent up because it's blazing hip hop and R&B.
It's too hot out here today.
We got some parts. You see boxes all over the place. First tank, open boxes. Look what came in, guys. Our Drift HQ drive shaft parts. We got some other stuff here.
Back at it again. New projects, new days. We're out here in the sun. Just having a good time on a Sunday morning, getting shit done.
The
well-done yokes.
more stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah, it gotta be.
I'm surprised in some of
Yeah, that's one of the ones that didn't come on. But yeah, that's
so surprised.
It's already shipped though. I got the email
that's
today.
the U-joints. I already know what those are here. We have to pull them out. Yeah. That's the U-joints. Just throw them in that box with that. That goes with that.
So look at my man Pete's outfit.
Hey. Back at it again. So we're working under a classic 95 square body Suburban. You know, they're all the rave now. But getting into one of these for safety reasons. Everybody's seen those videos out there where the Mercury Comet loses its brakes. So we're not going to have that happen to us. So somebody did a repair on these brake lines. So this is the over the axle brake line and the soft line here. We're going to be replacing all that to the wheel cylinders and then putting new brake shoes and drums on it. But we want to get the brake line system all corrected, because if you see here, you could see how much rust and rot is in these lines everywhere. I mean, you could just see the corrosion on them. That's an accident waiting to happen right there. All that's gonna get replaced. This one was replaced in its time, but now it needs to get done over again.
And like, look at these.
You know, these old square bodies. This one don't have no holes in the body, which it's just surface rust. So yeah, this one we'll clean it, sand it, and we'll paint it. We'll POR it like we do all our cars.
Paint over rust.
You know, I mean, just look at the amount of scale. That's, you know, it's just scale on the frame because there's no holes punched through it.
Yeah.
You know, so we'll scrape all that down, bring it back to life, make it look new, and clean all this up, and you'll see it again. It'll look nice and clean.
And this is a 95 Chevy Suburban, guys.
Yep.
This is, you didn't hear my guy in the beginning.
Yep, yeah. This is the old square body 1500 that everybody's loving right now.
We got some parts over there laid out in the grass on the table. Yeah, we got some parts in for the Beamer.
Yeah, we got some brackets, but we're still missing another flange so that we can measure for the shaft and show you guys how to do that properly. But, you know, I'm just assessing the car right now. It's a good car. It's a good chassis. Yo, so when you're working on rusty brake lines like this, if you're obviously replacing everything, you can just cut it right at the end so that you can put a socket on it instead of a wrench like that. Same deal goes on that side. We'll cut that and then boom. Then you can put a socket on that and back it off with a good socket, 6-pointer, not a 12-pointer.
Nice. Quick little 3-dub. Just let them know.
It's that original method. Working on old rusty stuff like that, bringing it back to life. You got to know what you're working with so you get it back. That one, you take that bolt right off that cover, and then you can put an impact gun and vibrate that bracket so you can keep that bracket and reuse it with your new lines.
Nice. Quick little tips, man.
That's it. Just getting them done. Get this thing back.
These Chevys and old schools, this is really our forte, or his forte. Lines are snipped away. Look, they're so rusty, they blend in with the earth. But these things were in really bad shape. An accident waiting to happen. Got a box right here.
Can't be done. Got it out.
Just get them out. Gonna lay on the floor, on top of the car.
Hit me with a slice down the side. They're jammed up at the bottom. Here, hit it right here, Pete. Work for me.
Watch my toes, my guy.
Watch your toes.
Watch yourself.
Christmas present.
That's it. We'll look at the
What's this one?
You're gonna see today. Now we need more. This is what we gotta do. Always parts. Parts, parts, parts. It's a never-ending cycle of parts, bro. But look, we got the brake lines marked up. We got that really long one. Well, he got the really long one marked up.
So we have ran all the line front to back, if you guys can see. The new line fits perfectly all the way from the ABS module. If you could see that nice stainless line that is all the way there, you obviously can see that from the front to the back. Now we have it to Russell's steel braided brake lines. Instead of doing the rubber OEM one, these on Parts Geek are $50, cheaper than the OEM one and better and last a lifetime and stronger, and you'll get more a better pedal pressure than these trucks used to give with these brake lines. So if you ever had owned one of these trucks that used to have spongy brakes, this will help eliminate that, give you more solid firmer brake. Check it out. Perfect fitment all the way along the chassis perimeter. Inline tube. The link in the description will be below with the parts where you could obtain these. Inline tube, they guarantee OEM fitment, and I will tell you it is an OEM fitment.
There's a lot of stuff that gotta be done back here too. This rust is killing me. Look at this. Look at this, man. This is like scale galore.
She's gonna have to do so on the original diff cover support bracket for your flex line. So as the suspension travels, this travels on this bracket. The Russell one, it doesn't fit as well with this little lip here, so we're just gonna remove that lip or shave it down until it lines up to the bottom of that block. That'll be the spot, but we'll have to take it all the way down, and Jay will take care of that for us.
Yeah. And then you need this line done now.
Yes, sir.
Right, so you'll see that in a sec.
So just have to crack them up. Man, I feel that shit fit perfect. Look at it. Like factory.
Talk to him, cheek.
Alright, so it's all installed now. We got the line, the Russell line in here. We got the main brake line from the front ABS module, the side lines. They all fit like they're supposed to be. We're gonna do the outer brakes, so we're gonna get new wheel cylinders. But we wanted to get the base, you know, the foundation of the braking system correct and ready for new brakes. So now if you guys look, you see it's all there. It's got all the corrugated protective covering to protect the brake lines from any debris if you're going off road. And you got the stronger line so you get less spongier brakes. That's it. We're gonna move to the next step, getting some of the front brake lines done and steel braided brake lines in the front and new rotors and pads. So now we've gotten the rear front to back line done. We got the left front done, which is a new replacement line from the ABS module. We got the right side line in. If you can see here, this one's gonna cross over to this fitting here and cross to the other side. This one's right here to the front. But check out the fitment on it. Inline tube, got the perfect fitment.
All the way down. I don't know if you can see the one in there. That shit looks tough. Just rise against the frame. Beautiful. What we got there?
So we got the steel braided front Russell brake lines. That's the part number for you guys using K1500s. This comes with the rear and the two fronts. It's better investment, better brakes. Leave that there, because when I'm done with the other one, I'm going to clamp all those lines together again. Alright, a little sweaty right now, but all the lines are in. We replaced all of them. Once we get the radiator out, we'll be able to do the line that crosses over to the right wheel. That's the only line that we didn't use, but inline tubes, they are spot on to how it's supposed to look like the OEM fitment. Everything lines up. All the fittings are correct for this year model. Just a win-win. Check the link in the description below. We'll show you where you can get those lines for your project. The Russell brake lines, the steel braided ones, fit perfectly on the frame, clipped right into the brackets. So this job is almost done. We're gonna move on to the cooling system, getting this thing back up and running so that it can see the road again and not worry about overheating.
Yeah, definitely, man. And we might do some updates on the
Yeah, we're gonna get
intake.
new calipers are coming in. We have cross-shielded and slotted rotors and brake pads for the front of this, and we're getting new brake shoes for the rear, and you'll see us do the wheel cylinders and new springs and adjusters.
And some other front end work as well.
Yeah, you'll see us. We'll replace that intake manifold. We're going to change these radiator hoses so that they can handle the heat of today. It's sitting in bumper to bumper traffic. These hoses are probably from the 90s, not 95, but maybe like 99. But, and then change that serpentine belt. And a few other things we'll get into.
Yeah, water pump up, man. This is a clean 95, guys. Got the wheel back on. About to lower it up, but we're all done. Might just show you some pieces that we got for the BMW. Gas tank is still out. I'm waiting for some other stuff, but we'll get that mounted probably when we get the radiator, because once we put the hoses on there, we can put the tank. When we do the brakes, we'll put that up. Yeah.
Well, we need to get some fuel lines. The threaded fuel lines that thread into here, they're a little rusty, and you know, at this point we might as well just put new fuel lines in with a new fuel tank, because we don't want rusty fuel going into our TBI system.
Yeah.
And we'll get to that. We'll show you that. We got new vents, new fuel pump pickup, and we're gonna have new fuel lines. Obviously, a new harness that comes with the pickup system. That's why I went with a new one. Remember, it's 1995, and it's a Suburban that's been through the snow, you know, when it was a regular truck. You know, now we're gonna make it into a sport truck.
Yeah, look at this thing.
Next thing, we'll change the bumpers out. We'll show you that LMC truck. We'll get the smooth bumpers so we can have them painted and bring it up to date in this modern time with painted match bumpers with the truck. And that's
about it. Yeah, man, it's a clean truck, man. Look at this, no dings. Look at that.
Flip back.
All right, guys, we outside. This wraps up the video for today.
Hit the link in the description below. Like, subscribe, and let us know what else you want us to do on this truck.
And you're gonna hit the link because we got a whole bunch of shit down there that you're gonna need.
Those parts you're gonna need.
The parts,
Shit doesn't go wrong.
the videos, you know, all the builds we're doing. Comment, let us know what you want us to do. With some ideas.
For sending us proper brake lines.
Oh
for
yeah,
the truck.
big shout
Russell's,
out. What?
Russell steel braided brake lines for the braking system.
Boom, guys. Check you guys out in the next video. We got the whole team today. Mike.
We brought out everybody
Pete.
today. All
Yeah,
troops
Pete.
are on deck.
Chomo. So we'll see you guys next time.